What is up, everybody? Moving Rips here. There are tons of deals flying around here on Black Friday, and one of the deals I've seen is digital grading AI. And a lot of you probably been saying, hey, I wonder what it's like. I wonder if I should try it. Well, Secret Rare Society sent out a deal early, which shout out to Kiki Rips and all that they do in that Discord. It's amazing. If you haven't joined, you should go join it. And I took advantage of an early deal, jumped on that Black Friday deal for digital grading AI, which I think is now available to everybody, but let's take a video and take a look and see what it is like. I'm gonna walk you through the experience and then we'll show you some of my cards that I did and we can sound off if I should send them in or not. All right, let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna take a look at this Meowth that I pulled from Phantasmal Flames. Very clean looking card. So as we get here into the app, I blurred out the Absol because we'll get to that later, but it will have a carousel of all your cards you've graded before. So basically, we're going to push this plus button. You go grade with AI, pick Pokemon or whatever TCG you're using. English. I'm going to type in Meowth. I'm going to have to find it. It's going to take me a second, so I'm going to speed this up. So once you find the card, you click it, and it's going to ask you a couple questions about it, like if you pulled it or traded it. I pulled this one. And then it's going to ask you when you got it. I honestly have just been generalizing this. It's also going to ask you how much you paid for it. And they say typically just to put in the cost of a normal pack if you pulled it. So then it's going to ask you your purpose for why you're doing this. And I normally select physical grading. Then we're going to go into the camera and scan the front of the card. Lighting is super important here. It took me a little bit, but I got it. Not necessarily perfect, but the lighting's pretty decent. Then we're going to go in and do the back of the card. And then we're going to go ahead and confirm the scan and then grade with AI.
And now we wait. So it takes a little while. Can honestly take upwards of 30 minutes, sometimes even an hour, depending on the traffic of the site, which there's probably a lot of traffic today, so it might be a little bit. But let's go back in and look at my previous grades and see what I got. I did a lot of different cards in a range, like vintage and things, because I wanted to see, does the system really work? And it was quite illuminating, to be honest. So let's go check it out.
So I want to start out with some just normal cards. A Cyclizar, Alakazam promo 9.6. Houndoom got a 10, right? So, and then I had this Pidgey from Obsidian Flames at a 9.4. And the Mew, I think, got a 9.4 as well. Yeah. So the deal that Kiki says is anything under a 9.4 is like questionable. All my vintage gets really low grades. It's pretty sad. This Kabutops is really clean and it's still got a 7.5. But this Pikachu did get a 9.6, which is like a guaranteed 10 according to digital AI. Snorlax right on there. This is the Salamence my daughter pulled, got a 10. And this Venusaur I pulled several months ago also got a 10, which is exciting. Also, my vintage Venusaur that I pulled when I was a kid got a 7.0, which is decent. And we have the heavy hitters. The Absol got a 10. That's crazy. I'm considering Beckett. Deoxys a 9.8. And then the Sleepy Mew got a 9.6. Glaceon with a 10 as well. Those crown cards. Mewtwo with a 9.2 was disappointing. And then the Pikachu with a 9.4. Not too bad.
So as you can see, I didn't do too bad. It's like a lot of these seem like they're good value to send in. Now, I'm recording this way later, guys. Where is that Meowth, right? It took a long time this time. This is the longest it's taken. It took probably about 6 hours for me to get my report back. Now, it's not the end of the world, but it just was shocking. I think there's a lot of people on the app. So let's get in and see what my Meowth got.
So I'm still actually waiting for the Piplup and the Eevee, but the Meowth got a 10.0. So now you can actually go in and look at a grading report on the card and it'll give you a look. So let's go and check it out. So if we go down here, you get the grading snapshot and you can kind of look at its confidence levels in A, which means they're highly certain it'll get the grade that they've given it. Surface got a 10, edge is 9.5, corners 10, composition got a 9, which is interesting, and the structure got a 10. So it's interesting that something can get a 9, but it still score a 10, but still pretty excited about that 10.
So overall, I'm really impressed with the app, to be completely honest. I mean, especially for the Black Friday deal, I think I got it for $6 a month. And so it's like for the first 3 months. So very worth it. I'm definitely going to be sending in some of these cards and maybe I'll do a follow-up video to see how it actually did, because I know Kiki does that too. But I would say if you can, go check out the app. Get the Black Friday deal, try it out for yourself. It's pretty fun. It's very enjoyable overall. If you made it this far, give me a like and a follow to follow my grading journey, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.